So first of all, I think I should start by saying that I actually wasn't supposed to make this video. Like, this is not planned. There's no script. I was actually getting ready or actually like testing to make another video, and then I ran across a video on YouTube that I was like, dude, I have to react to this. Like, I have to react to this. So I don't know how long this is gonna be. I don't know how it's gonna come out. Apologize, like, I really apologize if there's like problems with sound and everything, but I just saw this video and I was like, bro, I was just feeling it. I was like, I gotta react to this. So yeah, first of all, let me introduce you all. Welcome. My name is Stelson Shao, T.O., Mr. Shao, Shaoson Del. Many variations there. Pick the one you see fit. I really hope you guys are doing good, and I really hope you guys made your bed this morning. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and let's kind of like react to this together, bro. Like, this is my first time doing this. I'm kind of excited, if you guys can tell. And yeah. So yeah, this is, of course, I think I should introduce at least, right? This is the making of Vogue's Met Gala issue. And let me just go back to the beginning, man. That's him right there. They started with him. That's the guy. Come on now. I know it's gonna be fire. And Lewis Hamilton, he does have a really good history at the Met Gala, so I think it's very right that for the theme of this and for this video, he's like the first person there. I love it. I like the colors.
This issue, it's a historic moment
Oof.
in the life of Vogue.
Oh yeah,
What we're doing has never been done before.
we're making magic here.
This is the magazine everyone's gonna pay attention to.
I feel more than lucky. I feel blessed. I can shed a tear.
It just feels revolutionary, honestly.
Just off that, bro. Just off that. 22 seconds. I'm not gonna talk too much. I mean, just because, like, reacting, I think I'm gonna be reacting way more with like my face and my expressions more than, you know what I'm saying, with words. And bro, when Coleman Domingo is there, bro, like, first of all, amazing actor, bro. Saw his movie, like the latest one, Sing Sing, amazing. Easily would have taken the Oscar for me, but it is what it is. But when it comes to style, he really wanted them ones. He really wanted them ones. And it's no surprise that he's here. So let's just jump right into it. Alright. Some education, of course. Need that. The Met. I've actually been there. My mom and my brother. It was fun.
My name is Monica Miller, and I'm the guest curator of Superfine, Tailoring Black Style, and a professor of Africana Studies at Barnard College, Columbia University. Black style is really related to thinking about how fashion and power connect. The way that people are styled, are fashioned, or fashion themselves
Some
in
education.
response
This is
to
what
the
we're here
degree of
for.
agency that they feel.
Education,
Silhouettes
man.
change. Use of pattern, color, all of those things change in relationship to time and relationship to history. So fashion, power, aesthetics, politics.
Nah. Boy, what is that? Man, bro. Come on now. Like, the one in front, so tough.
Those are all wrapped up in one way that we can see the world. I chose to focus on dandyism.
I've been trying to get a pinstripe suit for the longest, bruh. Let me tell you that. Like a black or a navy.
What is black dandyism?
Gosh. It's a little hard to describe.
Dandy, I'm feeling.
The thing about this dude, everything he wears, anything he wears, looks good. You look at Atlanta, like, the dude can wear a plastic bag. He's gonna look good. Just look at this suit, man. Bro, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this video for real. This might be an hour. Let's just go, bro. Let's just go.
quite dandy.
I think dandyism is about individuality,
Excellence.
Freedom.
wit.
Elegance.
It is tailoring.
It's a frequency.
Dandyism to me
Nah, Pharrell
is
kind of
really
slacking
about
though.
expression, black
Let's
expression.
be for real. He kind of slacking. Though.
Dandyism
Everybody got
means
suits
confidence
and
to me.
Somebody that celebrates living in a one-of-a-kind body and tailors everything to that body.
I think that the dandy is essentially an anarchist.
Dandyism. Can't say.
I didn't even hear the word it said to Met Gala. I just thought it was black excellence.
shit. This is one thing that us as dudes should explore more. Look at those earrings. Look at those earrings, man. Beautiful earrings. I think us dudes should explore earrings that are not just studs or just hoops or like those hoops with the cross. We gotta take it further, man. We gotta take it further. And this is a great example. A$AP Rocky has a lot of amazing examples of this. And yeah, and I think I said before that he's one of my style gods. And it's no surprise why he's here. So yeah, let's just jump right into it, man.
I was like, oh, the theme of this year is A$AP Rocky. Okay, I get it.
The kind of dictionary
Cocky.
definition of dandyism is somebody who studies, above all else, to dress elegantly and fashionably. When the dandy is black, we get to see the dandy as a figure that really encapsulates a kind of matrix of identity. Race,
Look at that, man.
gender,
Education.
class,
Education,
sexuality,
very
and
important.
sometimes nation. I'm really interested in thinking about clothing, dress, and fashion as a tool, as a critique, and also as a creative mode of thinking about liberation.
I'm from the poorest neighborhood in Harlem.
One of the gods,
Goodwill's was our Macy's.
For real. Come
but
on
when
now.
I got dressed, even in clothes that wasn't mine, nobody knew how poor my family was. And that, for me, was the birth of dandyism because I saw the power of transformation that could take place with your clothes. Instantly, you can become somebody else.
How many of our parents, like, our uncles or aunts got photos like this? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes is, you know what I'm saying? If you need style inspiration and whatnot, you're looking at influencers, you're going on Pinterest and whatnot. Sometimes you gotta look at your parents. Sometimes you gotta look at your uncles, aunts. They know what they were doing back in the day, man. I'm telling you. Especially if you're African. I'm telling you.
There's nothing more dandy than an African man, like dressed to the nines. Really, the first person I thought of was my dad, who is not.
And I really relate to this as well, bro. Like, the first person I saw putting that ish on was my pops, bro. I was like, yeah, you know what he doing. I'm 4, and I'm like, yeah, this nigga. Let's just jump right into it, man.
Well, you know, to me, he is a historical icon.
When I think about dandyism, I think about my family.
Who comes to mind are actually my mother and father.
I think
Bro, let me just say one thing.
about
I
my
really
family.
like
Who comes to mind?
black, bald women. This is just a different sport. This right here, different.
Are actually my mother and father.
I think of black folks going to church.
I think a lot about the jazz musicians, Duke Ellington, Miles Davis, Nat
I knew we were gonna get to the black jazz musicians, bro. Miles Davis just goes crazy. There's actually this book that I really want to get. I think it's called Black Ivy. They should talk about it somewhere in this video. And on the cover, if I'm not mistaken, is Miles. Miles used to really put that ish on, bro. It was actually unfair. Crazy. And just black jazz musicians, I don't know where that style went, and it's come back, bro. Like, for real, for real.
King Cole.
Andre 3000 for sure embodied it.
Jack Johnson.
The honorary chairman himself, LeBron James.
Tyler, the Creator, is a vision of
Oh,
Jack Johnson.
The honorary
we actually
chairman
got
himself,
to a
LeBron
part
James.
of the
Tyler, the
video
Creator.
that I wanted to get to, because if you guys did listen to Chromacopia on the last song, he says, "No Met Gala, but I'm everybody mood board." Now, I wonder if it was talking about the fact that he didn't get invited to this coming one or the previous one, but I really don't see how it's possible that he's not gonna be there. So, and they are talking about him here, so let's see. I know he's gonna be there. I know he's gonna be there for sure.
There is a vision of a modern dandy.
Andre Leon Talley.
Prince was a dandy.
Dapper Dan.
That's right.
There's a very famous pimp named
I want my hair like this so bad. You guys have no idea, bro.
Magic Don Juan. We grew up seeing him everywhere, seeing him pull up in his green Cadillac, and I think that, for me, is the ultimate expression of dandyism. Even though it's negative, it had such a huge impact on the way we presented ourselves growing up in that city.
I look at pretty much every young kid in Africa that mixes colors and tailoring and
Take me back home
tracksuits.
right
It takes
here,
a lot of
man.
confidence
Come on
to want to stick out, to want to go against the grain and against trends and the status quo. You kind of tell your story through your clothes, and it was important for me to bring that into this project. Today was the first day of shooting for this amazing story that is connected to the theme of the Met Gala.
If we're being completely honest, you just don't know what you're gonna get on the day. And I do remember feeling like, wow, this is very special.
The energy on set today was just so amazing and so joyful. I feel like everybody was excited to be here.
I was with John Baptiste and Jeremy Pope. But it was magic. I mean, John was like singing both.
Look at that, man. Let's just jump right into it. Bro, I'm excited. Yeah.
Both of them were like
Come on,
singing. So we all got a free little serenade, which was pretty magical.
Law is very specific. When he needs you to express anything, which
This is tough. Look at that head, man. He really got it on now. Come on, Keith.
your body or your like
Yes,
posing in
sir.
anything, he'll get on set and just do it. He'll
Those
let you
pants,
know.
man. That pattern, amazing.
Tyler really knows what he wants. So once he gets the frame right and everybody where they need to be, he's just shooting. And it's just like, you got to be ready.
Nice, that's great. That was great, Jules.
The actual photography aspect of it was just to channel this amazing portfolio of very talented people in today's landscape. And the way we could unify all that was to make a very simplistic set, actually, only containing a few elements, certain colors in a color palette that was primarily pastel, and then elements or hints of wood.
That's great, Hunter.
Other black
Even
photographers,
the
James
skaters are coming
Vandersee,
out now.
Gordon Parks,
Come
Roy
on.
DeCarava, those were sort of the references.
Bruh, we gotta go back to that one. Come on now.
When the Met announced the theme,
monochromatic,
like I already had so many
And
references,
it's
right?
light. It's not.
I think
it's not
I
like
am kind of
all
a purveyor
black.
of
Come on
my
now.
culture
They're
and my
giving
history.
us everything.
I've already
Everything.
built out this incredible database of images and memories all the way from slavery to modern.
I wonder if there's gonna be someone like wearing a suit and sneakers on this. If they make it work, I feel like this is the place to make it work. I feel like there's enough people in here who can make that work. Let's see. Let's see.
Day. I have been studying and waiting for this moment, you know, almost all my life.
The moment that you saw and that we had as like Tiana, myself, it felt very intimate and like sister-like.
Those colors, man. Come on now.
Yeah, and even the vibes today on set, it's so cool. It's so exciting and beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, getting to celebrate each other and learn about each other.
She just looks like she came out of a time machine or something like that, like from the 80s or from the 70s. I don't know, but it's like crazy.
You don't want to leave. You don't want to leave because it just feels full of love. And that type of feeling you don't want to let go of, you know?
As much as today is so beautiful, it's unfortunately still an anomaly to walk into a space and to see so many of us. I think many of us here are used to being one of the only brown faces on a set and being.
Do I have to say anything, bro? Do I have to say anything, bro? Look at that. They're not even doing too much. Women, black suits, they don't even got shoes on, bro. No crazy hairstyle, no nothing, bro. Just black beauty. If you don't feel something, bro, something wrong with you. I'm telling you, something wrong with you.
Being the representation and being the diversity. I mean, even this is only a sliver of just how beautiful and the depth and breadth of what it is to be Black and celebrate our Blackness.
They got the do-rags out too.
Fine line tailoring and like dandyism in general, what it represents is us reclaiming our individuality and our pride, creating a safe space for Black people to really just express themselves in a way that went above and beyond societal limits.
One of the ways that we can think about dandyism is through tailoring. We can see it as a kind of mode of control, what I think African Americans might call, coming correct.
Good tailoring defines a person.
Right now, I'm wearing Fear of God and Jerry Lorenzo. It's pretty cool.
I need those glasses, bruh. Those are the ASAP Rocky courtroom glasses, bruh. Like, I need them. I actually have something similar to this, but I'm trying to get some new ones, man. I gotta re-up.
Cool, and it makes me
Gotta double up. If you watched my last video, you know what I'm talking about.
feel powerful. Right now, I'm wearing a three-piece double-breasted suit designed by yours truly. You gotta get a good look. Can I stand up for a minute? You getting it? Look at these shoes, man. Just zoom in on those. Fuck the outfit.
There's something about a tailored suit. This badass boss lady feeling that I get when I wear suits.
This suit makes me feel confident, important, singular, because it has indeed been tailored within an inch of my life to my exact body. No one else can wear this suit now.
I don't have like the kind of body that you can just buy something off the shelf.
Uh-oh, did I see a fitted? And the fitted matched the shirt. So let's see if he's gonna, you know what I'm saying? That's something that I would do, actually. And this Tyson Beckford, bro. Come on now. This is the Black supermodel. I mean, it's Alton Mason now, and I know he's gonna be there. But this is the Alton Mason before Alton Mason. Like, bro, tough.
When you get a tailored suit or a tailored shirt, it fits better, you look better.
My body does not fit the status quo proportions of an average person.
Just so many different people are hands-on to, making us look good, making the clothes fit well.
Historically made to wear clothing was not as available for Black people. So the tailor became a very, very important person in a community. People would go to tailors to have their clothes made or to have clothing modified. The tailor in Black community.
Very important tip. If you have clothes and you feel like they don't quite fit you, take it to a tailor, bro. Like, if you have a good relationship, let's say like with your barber or your dentist, your tailor should be next. I'm telling you.
Communities was somebody who would know about people's lives because of the ways in which they would visit the tailor for these special occasions.
I really like tailoring because there's a real intention that goes into crafting a silhouette in relation to...
Okay, we see Wells Bonner. Are we gonna see Martine? Hey man, I hope Martine is there. I'm trying to see Martine in there. She really one of them ones too.
The body. So I feel like it's a very close relationship that you can have with someone as a designer. There's a kind of responsibility within that as well.
When I think of dandyism in particular, it's taking on that suit and giving us our own aesthetic, and from that, so much has blossomed.
One of the important stories is about a fight for an increasing ability to self-represent. The Harlem Renaissance, for example, is one of these moments when Black people really had the ability to change their image in the eyes of others. The tailor did that on a small scale.
You see a lot of creativity in the history of Black style because it's our armor. It's a tool in our toolbox to get through life, to make it easier to get into certain rooms.
In 2023, when we had our first show.
All right, for real, what are you doing, bro? Everybody got a suit on. You ain't here with running shoes. What are we doing, bro? Nah, I know you're gonna come correct, though. I know you're gonna come correct. That's for real.
So with
he's an Aries, so come on now.
I'm
an Aries.
Anna saw the show and afterwards immediately said, I want you to chair for the Met Gala in 2025, but we have to keep it secret.
How
does it feel to be one of the covers?
I think it's an honor. Henry's a fantastic artist, crazy life story, and he's just writing new chapters as we speak. He's one of the most coveted artists in the space and is just alive, well, kicking it and crushing it. Van Gogh never got to see the world revere him. Henry's alive to experience people appreciating his work. I often used to ask myself why I am where I am, why the universe has placed me where it's placed me.
His first collection was really tough, and I think the second, not so much, the third, tough. And then the one with Nego, I was like, I don't know. Or maybe that's the third, I don't know. But we will talk about that some other day.
But then I realized, like, the reason why the universe has allowed me through these doors is because I'm supposed to hold them open for others. We climb the ladder together. That is Black history.
Lovely. Yes. Love it.
All 4 co-chairs are going to have their covers, which is kind of awesome. It's a historic moment, and it's an epic moment in my life and the life of Vogue. We're literally going deep into history, something that has always seemed to be challenged right now. I think IK's brilliant. He's such a brilliant thinker. He's distilling culture across the diasporas in such an extraordinary way.
I learned about IK probably 25 years ago and was just astounded. Right there in front of me, somebody was living and working as a dandy.
The portrait session went well. When I began, I was trying to direct him. At some point, he paused. He said, you know, I'm not a fashion model. I'm an actor. Let me feel this story, and I'll give you whatever you want.
It's me and the camera and IK and...
He's him. A lot of you guys will say, I'm him, da-da-da, this, that, and the other. Everyone in this video, they just show up with a suit and they look good. So if you say that you're him and you don't have a suit, get out of here. Get a suit.
And we're having this moment together. All the people around me that have come before me are with me in the room. I like to make sure that it's never just about me, but it is about where I come from. It's about my ancestors, it's about my family. So I want to bring them into the room.
The man.
We're here in London. We've shot the cover of Vogue today, which is
Sir Lewis Hamilton. Bro, let me tell you one thing. If you have Sir in the front of your name, Sir, like the word Sir is automatically a suit. That's automatically that's like your name is wearing a suit, and then you're also wearing a suit, and then like you're really him. Come on now. Come on.
very surreal for me. It really hits home when I think about my heritage. I think about my father, my grandfather, my ancestors who came before. Black male experience from back then is very similar to today in how they would present themselves through fashion, how they would turn up.
We really sort of imagined this idea of a group of friends going to a studio to get their portraits taken, and they're very proud. I use canes in this shoot, and I think there's a sense of pride when the men in the streets in like Congo, in Sierra Leone, in Gambia, in Nigeria, they will come out in great tailoring and have their photos taken. And I think there's a sense of pride when you hold something and going somewhere. There's a sense of bringing everything you have to the picture.
I have done a lot of photo shoots through my career. A lot of them, I would be the only person of color on
That head is crazy too, come on now.
the shoot.
And I just
More often than not,
love the
change
length
was really, really hard
the
to push for. And it's been something I've been really pushing for a long time. And so to slowly start to see that change and seeing people come together from different backgrounds, it's uplifting for me and feels like we're moving in the right direction when we all come together.
I think what we're all trying to get to, telling history, telling the truth about who we are in the world, especially as Black people. you know, whether we want to tell Black history or not.
Like, I really like how all of this is about history. Like, a lot of us maybe might be watching the Met Gala to see like our favorite celebrities, to see, you know, the outfits, to judge them, talk about them. But like, I think what's really important here, because, you know, this is, a lot of people are going to say, this is just a bunch of rich people doing this, that, and the other. But, you know, they're bringing forward a piece of history that I really think that as Black people, we should celebrate. We should celebrate and learn and, you know, explore more of. Yeah. And that starts, I think, you know, just going to look at those photo albums from like our parents, our uncles, our aunts, because they're also part of that history. And even like today, if you go to like the hood in Mozambique, Angola, Congo's really strong when it comes to this, right? When we talk about the sapeurs, like, you will see that this is still going on, that there are people still keeping this alive, and it made it to the big stage, which is the Met Gala. You gotta appreciate it, man.
I think we have a great access point when it comes to style, because you can't deny it.
I think it's important to pay attention and homage to Black style because it's been a kind of force. It has made us ask questions about who is fashion for. Dapper Dan changed the way that we think about fashion, and particularly in relationship of Black people to luxury brands and luxury in general.
I didn't grow up thinking I was going to be a dandy or wanted to be a dandy. It was all a matter of me surviving psychologically what was happening to me at the time, right?
His own personal story is just about ingenuity. Everything that he was able to do in the 70s and 80s, it changed fashion.
90% of the men in my neighborhood.
That was Spike Lee, huh? I know that was Spike.
Neighborhood was hustlers. I'm first generation of the migration that came from the South. So they came with top-notch skills, but street skills. I felt like it was a Robin Hood thing, you know?
Look at that. Look at that. Like, one of my dreams is getting old. Like, I want to be old and cool. And like, these people, man, like, just looking at three men who are like in their 60s maybe and above, who just dress so fresh and look nice, just makes me think, you know what, I want to get there one day. Actually, one of the, like, that thought is what inspired the photo shoot for the Mosdrian sweaters. That, you know, that thought was alive in that photo shoot, and that's what inspired that photo shoot. If you go look at that, I like to think that that's what I'm gonna be doing, or that's what I'm gonna look like when I'm like, I don't know, 60, 70. But we can talk about that another day.
You know, because I was robbing and bringing it to the hood. When I started studying all about fashion, there's no way to separate fashion from music. So I said, okay, I'm gonna do something that's gonna transform the community. So here comes hip hop. They had no fashion identity, but they felt this connection to guys like me who came up hard. People think that my mission is to dress young bodies, but that's not my mission. My mission is to dress young minds. Fashion is just a platform for me to reach young people in a different way. That's why I stay in Harlem. I would never leave in Harlem. I want to make sure I was still there and telling these stories.
Where we at?
We in Harlem.
I just know that the amount of cockiness in this next segment is going to be aggressive.
We are at Langston Hughes' prior residence. Langston Hughes is the first rapper ever. From a rapper, take it from me.
All right, 128th and 5th.
Hey, Chef, what up, baby? What up, what up? Harlem World.
On one of the covers. I'm on the cover, actually. Yeah, the best one. Is this thing on? Guess what I just did? I just made a dream come true. I shot all my trunks on the corner, a random corner in Harlem right now. Tyler, you killing.
Come on now. Look at that. Like, this dude, he was supposed to be a model and he just decided to rap. I'm glazing. Whatever.
Let's bro. Check me out. I came up with the idea to feature my grandma.
Earrings,
came up with the idea to shoot in Langston Hughes' house. Came up with the idea to do Dalmatians because it's 101 years of the Harlem Renaissance. So, you know, it was.
Are you kidding me, bro? And the car, bro. That looks like AI, low-key. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not even sure if it actually fits with the whole thing that's going on here. But I like it. Because it's A$AP Rocky. Come on now, bro. This is beautiful, man.
A real collective effort, and Tyler and Law was very receptive to my ideas, and we built on top of it and made a masterpiece today. I'm not trying to be cocky. I don't got nothing to talk about. We gonna let the art speak for itself. I feel more than lucky. I feel blessed. I can shed a tear. I'm feeling all of the manifestations from the Harlem Renaissance. It's a pleasure to be here, my dear.
That green, man. Look at that. Green is one of the colors that screams luxury. I would say royalty, but I'm not quite sure. But like, green.
In terms of where fashion goes from here, I'm hoping that it becomes more and more inclusive.
How would the final result look like? There will be sublimely beautiful with such chromatic intensity. And
let me tell you something. There's nothing more interesting than a black guy with an accent. Like, if it's not American and it's not like regular, if you're black and you have an accent and you dress like this, aura farming. That's what they call it nowadays, right? Aura, crazy aura. Like, this entire video is 21 minutes of aura, if you're being for real.
Sexy.
To be a part of this is just, I'm very proud of it, honestly.
This moment, especially what's going on in the world and in our country, this moment seems so important. This is bigger than us as individuals. This is bigger than us as actors or actresses or models.
There he is. Let me go back.
Individuals. This is bigger than us as actors.
There he is. Alton. Come on now. He's gonna be tough. He's gonna be tough on this.
Actors or actresses or models. It's the combination of all of us coming together to create something beautiful for present and for future. I'm not gonna cry, but I wanna cry so bad. I think I probably will cry when it's out and everybody gets to see it.
I think this issue is so important on so many.
Another beautiful pinstripe suit right there. White this time.
Levels, because we are taking the opportunity and moment to highlight Blackness, to embrace it, not in a way that feels like a trope or in a performance. I hope that people receive it with love and an opportunity to uplift a community. That is a beautiful thing, because I'm still standing, I'm still here, I'm still Black, and I still feel very beautiful.
I do think that the main message that we're trying to get across is really fashion as empowerment. Fashion as a way to say something about yourself, right? Or your community that might be new or that might be outside of stereotype, of boundaries.
You are your lineage, you are your history. That's also why I think this is so beautiful to me. Even for people who might not be Black, like this opportunity to get to learn this history, connect to each other, to each other's humanity, to each other's art. That's like such a gift.
Our art is precious. Our love for everything we've contributed to culture stands the test of time. The picture goes such a long way. It's gonna inspire kids globally, and I think that's the whole point we're here, you know, to inspire people.
It's a real moment to highlight our underrepresented voices, and it's something I'm so honored and so proud to be a part of.
Yeah, he said something that I actually wanted to touch on. I really hope that they do a great job of, you know, showcasing African designers as well, African creatives, you know, because we do know that most of the people who are going to be there are going to be African Americans and people from the diaspora. But I really hope that, you know, they don't only represent the history, but also what's happening today. Also what the designers are doing today. And that is something that I'm definitely very excited to see, and see how it's going to, you know, materialize.
Part of the idea of like honoring the Black dandy matters. To look at the history and the impact that we've had on culture, on design, and art, music. And I'm standing with these incredible brothers who I admire so dearly. It's just a beautiful, beautiful moment. And I'm very proud to be a part of it.
I think a dandy is as a dandy does.
Anytime human beings are doing their thing unapologetically, it's inspiring and life-changing for somebody out there. Yes, indeed.
So I guess that was it. Yeah. Let me know if you guys are excited to see. Let me know who you guys are excited to see. Like what celebrity you guys are excited to see. What brands are you excited to see? How do you think it's gonna go? I'm really excited, man. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see Tyler, actually. Tyler, the creator. I'm really excited to see not only A$AP Rocky, but also Coleman Domingo. Like, he was all over the place here. He had like 15 outfits on this or something, but I'm still excited to see what he's gonna be putting on when it comes to the Met Gala. And I'm still, you know, very excited to see the things that are still gonna come before that. I still want to see how this whole photo shoot is gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. I'm really excited. Let me know what you guys think. What are your thoughts? Do you know about African dandyism? What are your thoughts on that? And yeah, that's been it. If you guys stayed all the way here, you know, in this video that I didn't even plan, nothing. I just, you know what I'm saying, I looked at this and I was like, you know what? Might as well go. Thank you so much. Like, you guys, the realest, for real. Like, from my heart. Stay blessed. Stay loved. Hey, man. And I don't know. I like to end these videos with something kind, because I just feel like I need to sometimes. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are healthy. Be nice. Love your neighbor. And I'll catch you next time.